Oh, not right now. Okay, that should be good. Hey YouTube, Guys here. I wanted to sit down and talk a little bit to you all, well, the 10 subscribers that I have, and basically just talk about this year, basically like 2020 as a whole. And yeah, this is gonna be my last video before New Year's, or pretty much 2020 until it ends. Wow, there is a lot to say. Like, pretty much to start off, it's like this year started off with a lot of high hopes, and then things just took a dark turn for the worst. Like, pandemic closures of stores, and like conventions, and people dying all over the place. I mean, it started off as this is probably going to go down as probably one of the worst years in the 2000s. But to be honest with everyone, including myself, 2020, I mean, it gave us an opportunity. It gave us a precious thing that a lot of people aren't really taking credit for. It gave us time. It gave us hours upon hours and hours and hours of time to do things that we normally wouldn't be able to do because we're so freaking busy with school and, you know, jobs and work, and not being able to, you know, spend time with family, you know, and with ourselves. We never really get to work on ourselves because we're always so focused on working on things for other people. And like, you get what I'm saying, right? So basically, with like all that said, I want to talk about how 2020 has been from, you know, my perspective. So to start off, I came into this year with high hopes and like expectations. Like, it didn't seem, I don't think it seemed to anybody that this year would turn out the way that it did. And honestly, this year has been probably is probably going to turn out to be the most influential fixed points in my life, in a lot of people's lives, but for me specifically, it's like this year's has changed me mentally. And I'm not even, I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. I used to be a completely different person from this year and compared to last year. It was like a completely different person. But I mean, to be honest, there's still similarities. I mean, I'm still the same human being. It's just I'm not the same up here. I used to be so like crazy and like fun. I used to be so like I don't know. It's so hard to explain, but I basically was just someone. I'm unrecognizable from the person I used to be last year, and it's been pretty hard dealing with it. It's like I'm changing in front of my eyes. Like, I'm watching myself turn into a completely different person. And I think that's just the way that it is for any kid. I mean, I'm still relatively young, but I still am witnessing my own self expansion. You know what I mean? Like my own rise from adolescence to my teenage years. Like I have maybe 3 or 4 more years until I'm on my own, and that is probably something that I've been trying to comprehend for a long time, but I never was able to get into that right headspace to, come to that realization. But with that said, there have been ups for this year, for me personally. Start off with the biggest one, my YouTube channel. You know, my YouTube channel was very, very hard to explain. At the beginning, it was just like an idea. I was so bored with myself that I asked one of my friends, like, hey, I was like, man, this year's been for like rough, and I've been so bored. Like, what should I do? And my friend, he told me, man, honestly, if there's something that you've wanted to do, just do it. What's the point in not, if you've got all this free time on your hands, why not why not make the best of it? And he was right. Like, starting a YouTube channel, I've never really realized how much I love making videos than I have from this year. Like, last year, I just thought it would be so cool to start something online and put myself out there, but I was so scared that I never got myself into that mentality to actually put myself on the online world. And it's actually, I've grown a lot since 2019. From beginning to end of 2019, I have I have expanded as a person. My thoughts, my feelings, my physical well-being and my mental well-being has completely changed from the person that I was in 2019. So with myself changing, I thought that my activities should change as well. So which is why I started my YouTube channel, which is what I'm on right now. And it's been an experience, and I plan to carry this on into the future. But right now, I only have 10 subscribers, and like 4 of those are for my friends. But still, I know that there are people out there who actually watch my videos because of the views I get on my videos. But right now, I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I'm kind of behind on like the YouTube knowledge and stuff. But I mean, I feel like I could actually go somewhere with my YouTube channel. Right now, it's just a hobby, and there's honestly a bunch of other stuff that I should be doing but don't. But with that said, it's still going to be something that like I said, it's still going to be something that I plan on doing for a while, most likely. If I do end up getting somewhere in my YouTube channel, I don't plan on leaving my fan base. That's just if I get a fan base in the first place. So, yeah. Well, that's the first topic on the ups of 2020. Well, for me, I'd say the second up would be how I've transformed. Like, it's just so hard to explain. It's like 2020 has created, it's like I was still imagine like a piece of bread. You know, it starts off as dough, right? And the years, as years go by, that's the oven, and I'm the dough. As I'm in the oven of 2019, the oven heat is on, like, let's say 150. As I go into 2020, the oven heat went from 150 to freaking 470. That's how much I've evolved as a human being, you know? And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's both a bad thing and a good thing. Like, I haven't actually grown. I saw myself, looking back on myself now, I saw where I was going in life and how I was getting there. And it wasn't something I was proud of. But 2020 has changed that exponentially. And that's not, and that's something that I think is both a blessing and a curse at the simultaneously at the same time. So yeah, man, I mean, that's just those are my thoughts on the year 2020. This is probably the deepest video I have on this channel, and I literally started this channel like what, five months now, and I honestly love making YouTube videos. I appreciate the views I get. I mean, even if it's not that many. And I'm not trying to make it seem as if like I'm actually big, which I absolutely am not, but I'm just saying I'm one of those small underdog creators that just, like, I just started, so I don't expect to be huge right now, but I appreciate the amount of support that I get, given how early I started my YouTube channel, you know? And that's something that I greatly appreciate. And I appreciate everybody who watches my videos, who likes my videos, who comments on my videos, who actually continuously likes to watch my videos and the stuff that I post. Like, I appreciate all of you guys. And if you guys feel like it, you could stick around, because I'm gonna be upping my content. Like, I'm hoping to go from edits and skits to skits to hopefully reaction videos. That's what I'm striving for right now, currently. And if you guys are looking forward to that, like I said in my last video that I made a few hours ago, almost a day ago now, if there's anything that you guys want, or if anybody sees this video and go to the comment section and tell me what kind of stuff you would want to see from me. Like I said, I'm available for comedy skits, from comedy skits to edits to reaction videos, and I'm open to anything that you guys would want to see, because not a lot of people have given me suggestions on good shows, but yeah, I mean, I really am trying to go somewhere with this, and I greatly appreciate it when people stick around and, like, support the channel and the stuff I do. So yeah, I mean, like I said, let me know what you guys want to see from me, but I'm only open to those couple things. So yeah, I mean, 2020, man, it's been a journey, and you've changed me probably forever. You've taught me a lot of things, you've taken a lot of things from me, but you've also given me a lot of things, and you're both a blessing and a curse. So with that, I leave you with both thank you and I'm glad you're gone. Everybody else who watches the videos, to watch this video. Have a Merry Christmas, and I will see you guys in 2021. Peace, guys.